This is a prime time game.
Thank you, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Oakland, California. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The folks around the stadium clad in silver and black going to make every last game played in Oakland count. They're ready to go as their Raiders get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams.
It's not stopped.
No more training camp, no more exhibitions. The 2018 NFL season on EA Sports is underway. This will be fielded at the 8. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
You got to try and go back in it.
First down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jared Davis coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. On second down, here's Goff. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
Injury timeout. Come on, man.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go. Super 66.
Now it's Goff off the bootleg. On the move to his left. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a second down.
Here we go.
A give to the fullback on the dive. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Now, how about that call? Hand it to the big guy in that situation. Normally you think of him as a real short yardage runner, but in this case they trust him to get a few more yards than that. I remember an old New York Giants quarterback, a Super Bowl winning quarterback, telling me he loves offensive coordinators who call the plays with a little bit of abandon.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Mario Edwards able to drop him for a loss of 4. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. From the 50, it's gone. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. A shotgun snap for Goff. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step. And that's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
He's got a very hard front.
Express! What's it on?
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. Cooper's got it. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the 1st. A Raider 1st down as Carr finds Cooper.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the 1st down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big. And on the ground they go with the running back. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Now Carr on the bootleg. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Now the first carry for Marshawn Lynch. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I'd say the staff that's up in the booth watching the game, they may want to file that one away. See how fast the free safety closed to make that play? Might want to check into a throw the next time.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. He completes it to Bryant. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the 1st.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it second and goal. Carr dancing to his left. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down. Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the... From the 3 now. Here they come on third and goal. They'll give it to him to line up the gun. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. Giorgio Tavecchio now for the Raider field goal. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. The kick by Tavecchio is good. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break. Hold
on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that part. I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Sounds like a
Soulful lead the Rams
jet.
up here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Call it a gain of 5, and it's a second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff sliding out of the pocket. He's got his man on the crossing route. Goff finding Cooks on a big play. 48 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
On first down, it's Gurley. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Goff now looking to throw. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing on third. Goff. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, But you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
Here's Goff now on second down. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. The Rams on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is third and goal. From the gun, here's Goff. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Mario Edwards in there to get him for his second sack of the night.
And that's the kind of stand all defenses are seeking. Third and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack, and now they're going to force them into a field goal. For them, that's a win.
So on fourth down, here comes Greg Zuerlein to try and get 3 for the Rams. This is an easy one, 23-yarder. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that.
Somebody call
but
a
sometimes
doctor.
those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive. And they culminate to get a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. For these Raiders, a couple of years ago, 12-4, 2017, big-time disappointment, 6-10. But as they head out on offense here, optimism abound because on headset number 1 is a man named John Gruden.
And I would expect this team to take on his image in a big way. And I'm not just talking about the media look, right, with the snarling face and all. I'm talking about what he demands from his teams. Toughness on both sides of the ball. So that means they're going to run the heck out of the football. Marshawn Lynch, get ready. You're going to get a lot more touches. Now, on the defensive side, Khalil Mack, a heck of a representative for what you want from a defensive football team.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now a play fake. Carr. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
The Raiders on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Carr going to throw. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down.
I hope he doesn't have any flies in his house. They going right in that motherfucker.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to air one out. So they
Why?
took a shot
Why?
on
Come
first
on.
down, but couldn't connect.
But one thing that I've
Are you
liked
watching the
defensively is that
broadcast?
they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept him
Do
on
you
their
see that
toes.
shit,
That's why
man?
they haven't had much success on the scoreboard.
Wide the fuck
Now
open.
Carr, after the
Caught him
incomplete
slipping.
pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Begin 6:37.
Back to the air on second down. It's Carr. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1.
I caught
2
him
minutes to
slipping,
play
and
in
he
a tightly
overthrows it.
contested first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this.
I lobbed it. I mean, I should have bullet passed. I always bullet pass it. I don't like that lob.
The Raiders on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Hey, got three. Three down. Hey, come here. 6:18. You're mine.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To throw on second down is gone. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And the return will stop right around the 25.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Now a handoff looking right. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now it looks like we've got a Raider
Look
here.
at this motherfucker get hurt.
Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back.
God damn. First game of the season.
On the give, this is Washington. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
So the myth has been shattered. Every
like
cornerback in the league is not
chocolate.
just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
Here's a give to Lynch. Effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10.
I should have been able to run this dude
there
over.
on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
Now watch this. Watch this right here. He gonna
OP. 734.
Carr now to throw. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Carr can beat you in a lot of ways. The scramble there, a perfect example as he gets the first. They'll run for it with Lynch. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. They come up in an offset eye. The final shot here before half for Carr. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Tavecchio puts this one through. So if you like field goals, this is your game. 6-3, 3 field goals at the break. As we'll check in for the first time with the newest member of our Madden family, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Carr will try it again on 2nd down. Over the middle here to Brown. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And it's incomplete. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
93.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Going deep here for Bryant. And both guys
Just
were
catch
there,
the ball,
but it
man.
falls incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Go. Get set.
We don't need no robo time.
On 3rd down. That's Washington. And he might have got this across midfield, not by much. They'll mark it down at the 49. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
7:34. 6:37. White. What's it?
They'll go for it. It's Carr. And they're going to bring him down. Back across midfield at the 45. Matt Longacre in there to get him for a loss of 5. So the missed 56-yarder, and now the flip side. Good starting field position at the 46 near midfield. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Take Carradine in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
Did you just wake yourself up, Dre?
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. On 2nd down, here's Gall. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Goff. And he's going to go down again. Khalil Mack in there again as this offensive line is in tatters. 3 sacks in 3 plays. Here's Johnny Hecker now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is taken at the 15. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
A handoff for Washington. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call that a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Give them a 1st down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
7:34. 93. Go. Get set.
Off the bootleg. Carr under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Andrew Billings coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Hey, waiting.
They run with Washington. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Get set.
Again, running left, it's Washington. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
White. It's a hut. 7:34.
They do go for it. It's Carr. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. And predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Now Goff on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Should have been a fumble.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Give him 9 yards on the second
Mike
down
fell,
screen
everything.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen
was out like a
pass.
light.
Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
We was hoping there wasn't no flies buzzing by your mouth.
The Rams on 3rd
Them
down,
motherfuckers would have
2
been
for 5
8.
to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. A shotgun snap for Goff. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Looking for Woods that time. Well, why do you go out and spend a first-round pick on a defensive back? Plays like that. The rookie gets his first interception.
You have to have guys who can limit the other team's number of plays run and possessions. And no better way than an interception. And what a great way to break into the league.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to
If it
continue
weren't
to
for
play
him
at that
having a
level.
Dominican suit and Donald,
The lone second remains.
I'd be able to
now
move
in
this ball
third
fucking
quarter.
somewhere.
Running it, Washington. They find some open field here. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in the East Bay. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. Now on first down, it's Washington again. And he won't get much. Maybe a
Glad
couple.
he didn't strip the
inside
ball.
The 35 to the
I've
34.
been really pissed off.
Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball,
And
keep
doing
the
that little
clock
nice
going,
acrobatic
but
pirouette
you also
falls.
want to still kind of
Oh,
be
the
in
ball
attack
comes
mode
out.
too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. So the
Fucking
long
frustrating,
attempt falls
goddammit.
innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
He was fucking open. Fucking car, you about to get
The
cut.
Raiders on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now Washington. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
Bet you didn't think I was
9
going to
yards
get
on the
that
pickup
first.
there, and it keeps the drive alive. Right back to him on first down. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
That is caught at the 7.
Finally caught his ass
Into
slipping.
the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Martavis Bryant, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. Extra point up and
He be
good
doing
by
the Money in the
Tavecchio.
Bank match.
And his guys will take a
Ted
10-point
DiBiase.
lead. Tavecchio now to kick this one away.
Got your ass. Got your ass slipping.
This will be fielded at the 8. And good starting field position.
He had a
He'll
wide
get this one all
hole.
the way up
He cut
to
it to
about
the right.
35-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Super 66.
Here's Goff. He'll find Everett there, complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. They'll roll him out right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter.
How does that Madonna song
more
go?
Passes like that
Just
downfield.
like a prayer, you know I'll take you.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Goff now looks to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down. Goff now perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now a draw as Goff gives to Gurley. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down. And that
Oh,
one
that was your pick, baby.
Far
Come on.
too loose with the football.
You're supposed to be running down with your dress flying.
And it's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And now here come the Raiders. The field goal we just saw has us now at a 1-score game, and on this side of the football, things are getting pretty tenuous, a little stressful.
Blood pressure up a little bit, you think?
I think up a lot a bit.
Could you imagine taking the pulse right now? It might be like a jackhammer out there on that side of the ball. But here's what the deal is. I think what we've observed is a team that's been playing not to lose as opposed to playing to win. They're going to get back to that, and that means opening things up again, being a little more free in what they're trying to get done on offense.
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. On play action, it's Carr. Going deep here for Bryant. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll get it down deep into Los Angeles territory. A big play that time for the Raiders.
It took him forever to get his
yards.
It took him forever to get his fucking team back over there.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line.
Sure, he was like,
It's
fuck.
a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
In my defense, he could have just called a fucking timeout. Am I right or wrong?
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what
He could have been like, man, fuck
after
this.
this.
About to get smoked on this one.
And they'll go on the ground. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
He took himself off course.
On third down. They're hitting at 60%. 6 out of 10
He was that
thus
hungry
far.
for that
This is
INT.
3rd and 7. And they'll run it here. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
This is a well-coached game.
Vecchio is good, and that one makes this a 10-point game at 16-6. So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game, his 3rd field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
And the Rams getting set to go now. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
You know, he's getting ready to throw me an interception.
Good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10.
Yeah, he is.
Now it's gone. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Khalil Mack.
And when a man gets desperate, they do desperate shit. So he's getting ready to toss me up one.
Handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated
Throw it up, throw it up.
Again
Can't
to the
see
tune of
ya.
7 sacks in this game thus far.
Back to throw. Gone. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4.
I told you it was coming.
He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely. But
And I wanted to return that to the house so bad.
I agree with you. And you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone.
We need to just give
But
my
if they
whole
don't
team
score
player the
now,
game.
If they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased.
You
They'll be
blitzing everybody.
glaring at him. How'd you not score?
Unless you're changing it now.
Carr going to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football.
Yeah, fumble that shit out of bounds.
At the 2-yard line.
But not past the pylon.
Just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Now, I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule. Where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why. And he's in.
Beat your ass to the point.
Touchdown, Raiders. Corey Grant taking it in from 4 yards
Wait till you see the
out.
celebration.
And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Vecchio good on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. To Vecchio now to kick this one away.
That puts a stamp of approval on it.
This will be fielded at the 8. And a good effort on the return there.
Now, if he's smart, he just runs it out.
Line.
But
The Rams
He's
offense
desperate.
now, they
He's
get
not
set
going
and head
to
back
settle
onto
for
the
this.
field. They're down big
He
here
may
late.
give me
I don't know.
one
You
more
just
pick.
One last drive here.
Depends
for
on the
pride.
formation. He
Some
comes out
people
of.
like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
Nope.
And now here's another interception.
Look how fast this
Dante
motherfucker
Jackson
is.
picks it, and a terrific return as he'll take
That's
it
my
out
dude I
past
picked
the
up from the
35.
Panthers.
The interception.
Told you he ain't gonna
goes,
run
they
that
just
shit.
continue to mount. He's thrown
He gonna
five
give me
picks. At
one
this point,
more
you gotta be
pick.
thinking, is it something between the ears?
Because he was desperate.
I think a confidence hit
Desperate
does
times call
occur
for desperate measures.
once you start getting those numbers up there a
Because
little
he's a
bit.
desperate
But
man.
as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault.
No.
Maybe somebody ran the wrong
Oh,
pattern.
you know
maybe
I'm
some
going
balls
to.
were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom
But I'm
line,
hitting over
though,
the top.
it comes back to the guy throwing it.
Looking deep
Oh,
downfield.
shit, Carr.
So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the
Yeah, you
fly.
better drop
Just
them
sending a
DBs
guy
back,
downfield with the
'cause
in
I'm not
route
fucking around.
accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
The first time I saw Marcus Peters was in a practice session when he's at the University of Washington. And I literally was watching someone else,
Isn't he?
and my eyes kept going to him. I thought he played the corner position with extreme intelligence, even as an undergrad there.
What year was that?
It would have been his sophomore year at Washington, and he's carried over those same playmaking skills to the NFL, and we just saw him knock one away.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
After the interception, here's Goff. Now a desperation throw deep down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Obi Melifonwu. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely
How many picks is
unbelievable,
that?
isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it. But it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for second down. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Got to get one more just to make it look pretty.
Carr going to look to throw. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. It's caught at the 10. And finally out of bounds just inside the 10. And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week 1. You had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day, opening game.
I think you threw about 8 in this game.
You really build to a crescendo.
I'm sitting there thinking I had several interceptions with my linebackers.
For a while. Opening game here, an entire season. We get into the playoffs, to the Super Bowl. I was really excited. I could barely sleep last night. I can't imagine being a player.
Let's go ahead and check the stats real quick.
So for the Raiders, it's a great win here on a Monday night as they'll start the new campaign 1-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Rams, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Arizona Cardinals.
Yeah, he threw 6.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis.
That
I'm
was just
Brandon
pure
Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more,
yeah, 17 rushing yards with the Rookie of the Year. Not rookie, but
the Raiders are winners
running back of the year,
or
MVP, whatever he won. Yeah, Todd Gurley. Todd Gurley was shut the fuck down. Come on. I'm pushing every button on my joystick. Because I got to see the stats and see who got what. So Carl Joseph had 2. He had 2. Dante Jackson had 1. And Tremaine Edwards, he had 1. God damn, this was a good game. That's all I can say. It was a good fucking game. First downs, I had 13, he had 6. I had 130 rushing, 175 passing. It's pretty even. $60 for you, $58 for you. Not bad. Well, fellas, first game of the season's in the books. The Raiders are gonna go cry in the car. Choose a player to upgrade. This is weird. I mean, the one that fits the scheme you want to update, that has a little puzzle piece. Apparently they get more when you do that. I was going to say, don't tell me this is going to go one by one for each player like this. I said, this is going to be a long... Yeah. Yeah, I saw that, the speed upgrades. Let's see, I try to make sure everyone got a puzzle piece next to them. Just my O-line, they don't have the puzzle pieces. See, the weird thing is you can't even really see, okay, well, where's their XP? Can I upgrade their XP right now? You can't see it. I mean, yeah, he picked up that much XP, but I can't upgrade him. It's not like the old one where I could just dump it here, dump it there, dump it on some awareness, because hell, he needs some awareness. Shit. Give him some. Yeah. But if he got some awareness, he'd be hitting that hole a little harder. Look at that speed, 96, 90. Found this man out there chilling on the team. I was like, thank you. Bring your ass over here, 96 speed. Found this dude out here in the free agency, 93, 92, 6'3", 90 jumping, 81 spectacular. I will be pumping the shit out of him against the computer. Pump it up. I just don't quite see myself using him. I could see myself using this man. No one says anything about Adam Vinatieri being 45. He's older than shit. Come on, Lamar. Bring your ass over here. Damn, DeMarco Murray, he just faded away after he left the Cowboys. Bless you. 95-92. 6'2". Oh, shit. 95-92. Come join my team. You fit my scheme. Jordy Nelson, you don't. Even though I know Jordy Nelson was a lot better receiver than this dude, but this man is 95-92, 6'2". You fit my scheme. Yeah, 95 speed, 92 acceleration. 6'2" receiver. Gotta ask, anybody try the glitch from last year? Does it work? Fuck it, I'm gonna try it. Scrub the shit out of this league. You guys are gonna be pissed off. Wake up in the morning, see Jackson on my team. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? He turned the league upside down. Like, goddamn right. Had to. Derek Anderson still in the league. Cadet. How the hell did he get so old so quickly? Yeah, they didn't fix this shit. This shit still works. The trade glitch. He's like, yeah, I'm already on it. He said, I've been pimping it out already. He said, don't you see all those teams with those nice second round guys? Yeah, it's in full effect. Shit, Dre. Anybody else playing tonight? The Buffalo Bills they've been molested. I'm trying to get Allen. That's the only good guy they got left. The Tre'Davious White, I don't really need him, but he's not a bad corner to have. I just can't stand his smile. Looks like he's taking a shit. Then he started doodling. Oh, Eddie Murphy Raw. No, I'm really trying to get rid of Marshawn. He's just too old for the game. Yeah, 32, and his contract is too small. I mean, not that I'm trying to go super young, but shit, 32 at running back. You got a lot of miles on yourself. Yeah, the Broncos ain't got nothing either. There's two running backs that I'd love to have. The one for the Redskins. I'd love to get my mitts on him. And I can't even get close to getting him. And then there's a running back for the Buccaneers. Can't get close to getting him either. The Jets have been molested too. Their highest player is 86, Pierre Garçon. Man, they were robbed blind in the middle of the night. You don't need that. I'll take that. What? He's not a superstar. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, to me, even if it's getting a backup quarterback, I'll take it. Cause shit, if a car go down, I'm gonna be one of the runningest teams in the league. They gonna be like, you never pass the ball. Have you seen who's throwing the ball? Good old Bridgewater, huh? He's still working around the league. Isn't Teddy fragile? You hit him one good time, he fall like glass. Yeah. So I'm like, I don't know about that. Well, I'm sure he's going to come over cheap. As soon as he gets in first play, he drops back. Ooh, he's gone. Well, that was a waste of draft pick. I noticed no one ever goes after Cam Newton. Wouldn't the Patriots love to get their hands on Marshawn? The Patriots ain't got nobody anymore. Malcolm Butler left town. This dude is 21 years old. I just gotta have this guy. 1, 2. I didn't realize Martavius Bryant was 26. Yeah, he is in his prime. But if I can use him in a trade to get this running back, you gotta go. This dude is 93 with 94 agility, 82 elusive. He just makes me want to touch myself. What the hell is Martavius on a 1 year anyways? He gonna be asking for money this year. All right, Buccaneers, let's work this deal. You want Martavius? You can have him. They just ain't budging. Hey, Jacoby Brissett's on the trade block. He's a decent backup. Alright, the league has officially been scrubbed. There's no more trades you're going to get out of this until next season. Yeah, that's you got to go for. I secured me 3 of them. 3 number ones. The first thing I fucking did. Go get the ones from the teams that are losing. Yeah, the trade block, there's nothing up on there. So I got the Broncos, the Dolphins, the Browns, the Chargers. I got a whole slew of motherfuckers that want to renegotiate contracts. All right, fellas. I will get with y'all later today.